welcome back, everybody. It's MKG. As always, I'm coming at you guys with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Trump's tariffs, the tariffs he put on Canada, Mexico, and also all the wars going on around the world. Will this 4-year cycle fix? Will it fix the economy? Will we be in a recession or a depression? People have to understand why things are priced so high at the way they are. People don't pay attention to the news. A lot more is going on lately. You got the Houthis, Yemen. They're over here trying to Israel and America are working together, but Yemen is not gonna back down. Like I said, none of these hot terrorist places, I don't think they will back down, only for the fact that that's where they live. It's like if someone goes into your home and, you know what I mean, that's in their mind. But not to say that they've done bad things. So the thing is, it's a really touchy situation. But let's talk about America. So America, we have Trump. He talked about how he was gonna give everyone a stimulus. There was so much money given to everyone. All these immigrants had got free money to come out here. Taxpayer dollars, not government funded. Taxpayer dollars. So if it's taxpayer dollars, basically you working at your 9 to 5, your anything that's all the tax money that you think that's helping your country, your government, is going to these immigrants, because the government's helping themselves. So the thing is that worked until Trump came back into presidency. He said that was it was a no-go. And then they were shredding the classified documents. It was a whole mess. Right now, Trump wants to give people a stimulus for the people, because it probably affected the economy in a bad way. A lot of things need to be manufactured in America, in the United States. I think us buying imported goods from another country is kind of skeptical in a sense. I'm not talking about Mexico. I meant, Mexico or Canada. I mean, it could be any. A lot of these governments, they're kind of, you can't really trust all governments. So I think the best thing is, I think right now Trump is, he has a lot on his hands. He has a lot on his plate. I don't think he's gonna be able to I don't think he's good. Within this 4 years, he said that there's been about 2.5 million people that have came over. A lot of people died from a drug epidemic that was led. Well, they tracked the traces down. Mexico was making it or whatever, but they were getting it from China. I don't know. And that's not to say none of those people are bad, because everyone is different. They do their own thing. But when it starts affecting the people, then it starts becoming a problem. It becomes did it makes me think, like, did all the people that died, did they just replace them with all these other people for a profit? So I don't know. And then to cover it up, they ultimately looked out after these people. They brought them into our country, and they've caused havoc. A lot of them cause havoc because they know the ins and outs of their. Because you gotta think about it like this: a lot of people in their governments are corrupted, so they know how to play the game. But when they come out here, they're on it. They're gonna do anything it takes. They don't care if it's identity fraud. They don't care if it's they don't care. They don't. It doesn't matter to them. For some reason, I don't know. These people, they just care about themselves. At the end of the day, that's what you guys got. All right, my bad, guys. But these are all this is really complicated because you know what? It really makes me think. All these people that came in, and then Trump is giving money to these other countries, but then it's like he kind of has to. But then Trump is trying to work out everything in his best way of being a businessman and not or putting the people's like life on the line there, because look, everyone is living paycheck to paycheck. Once everything goes up, then you feel like you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's every man for themselves. And the Americans need to prepare for stuff like that. That's the thing that's truly America. Put America first. America needs to have discipline and habits, because I honestly think that without without discipline or any of these things, like, it's gonna be a disaster. You're gonna have people wanting to do what they want, what they please, getting away with stuff. People don't get away with stuff in going after the United States. When you go after the United States, that's why you respect the country. You come if you are from another country. We don't consider you an alien. That's a disrespectful word. But I will say this: if you keep respect to us, we will keep respect to you. And every American is different. There's so many Americans. America is not like going to, how could I say, like Israel, where there's only people from Israel, you know what I mean? Or Mexico, where there's mostly Mexicans. Or, you know what I mean? America's so many cultures, so many different types of cultures, everyone is just so caught up in what to wear, and none of that even matters at the end of the day. When you got real life things going on, I feel like you need to really put things into perspective and really look out, and you need to have purpose. So yeah, like right now, I think Trump is doing work. I applaud him for that. Um, I don't have no applaud button. So, but yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. I think, you know what? Because I think because everyone was so blind to the fact of what was actually really happening. No one stands at the borders. Everyone's at work. Everyone is at work 8 hours a day. You think when they come home that they want to sit at the border and look? They're only seeing what they see on the phone, on what they're getting showed. So if you have news outlets that don't want to show it, they ain't gonna show it. But if you got news outlets that are trying to show the truth, you're gonna see it. So and everyone is getting different information. Um, Ultimately, I think because there's so much to it. Like I said, like with Trump only being in in presidency for 4 years, I don't know if because he considered or the cartels terrorists, which I totally agree. But if we fall under weak leadership again, the cartels, they're not gonna go on the Americans lightly. That's for sure because they already know their game plan. So that's where everything falls in line too with that. I mean, if Donald Trump could abolish all those cartels, that'd be great. You know what I mean? But eh, I've heard talks or not talks. I don't talk to. You hear talks with people. CIA. They have people from the CIA. They have cellular towers that they um get a hold of their basically like their information and stuff. So basically like they're tapped in with basically like if you're going to basically after America, you have no chance. If they labeled you that, that's not the best thing to be labeled like at the end of the day, I think. Um, but that's not the thing is they haven't said really anything like crazy. Canada responded. They were heavily disappointed and really wanted to change every they 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 were mad. I think look, the only people that are not scared for a tariff trade war are China and I think Russia. Maybe Canada, but I think Donald Trump said he didn't need Canada like I said. Like it we we helped them out, but I don't know if we get the help in return. Have we really? Um, but then they do look out after Alaska. You gotta remember. But they are allies, so I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like it shouldn't be no disagreement. I feel like ultimately they need to sit down and talk about stuff. The prime minister and then Trump. But people don't understand from Trump's perspective that he put his foot down. Like, look, when stuff's happening, you got look you do stuff right away. You know what I mean, and that's what he did. And things happen too fast in an unpredictable economy. That's why I say, for Americans, stock up on stuff. Um, you know, Protect yourself at all costs. You know, you have your right. Donald Trump, he fought for your freedom, whether you really like it or not. I mean, he took a bullet. I don't think the bullet was fake. I think if they really wanted to kill him, I think they could have put poison on that bullet to kill him if they were really trying. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just look. I'm glad Trump is alive because we would be a third world country right now if it wasn't for Trump. That's what people don't understand. People were so upset about him, but I've seen Trump do a lot more than what Biden did, and it's only been like hasn't even been half a year, but it is really um it's really like right now, because we're these other countries are dealing with two different they're dealing with two different people always. Every 4 years, it's either Donald Trump or So I, it's just the Democratic Party. Nothing against them, because Kennedy was with them. But things change. People have different ideals. Zelensky too. Zelensky, he could have stopped this war, but like he said with Trump, it's Trump. Russia doesn't like Ukrainians, and they have to stand up for themselves. So I see Zelensky's point of view, but I just genuinely think that. But there are allegations on Zelensky too. I don't think Zelensky's all perfect. So I'm gonna say I'm. There's a lot. There's a lot. Like, I mean, you're leading people into war. You could be doing all this crazy stuff. And for your average American out there that's really trying to make it, I don't know, day by day or week by week, or or really looking for the right investment. If you're looking for the right investment, I have a playlist on my channel. But you know what? I really think it's gonna be an interesting thing. What's gonna happen to the economy? I really think it's gonna be a change. I feel like it's gonna be better for everybody. It's gonna benefit the American people, and sad to say, the people that didn't agree with the people from Yemen and all that, they didn't want to agree to the ceasefire, or none of the or Iran. So now they're getting hit, and that's not like a surprise thing, because it's like you're giving them so many chances, but it's not bullying. It's being straightforward. You talk to someone, you know how they're gonna act. You want to see them manipulate you. You act, so you see what they do. But Yemen, all these, and I'm not gonna say Saudi Arabia or Dubai, because those are beautiful, but we're talking about the terrorists of no, I don't think any American genuinely wants anything bad to happen to those people, but we get where they're coming from. It just comes to a point where when a government gets too corrupt, and when they don't stop their manipulation tactics, it gets to a point where they just something's got to be done. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, share. I will be posting more content. Make sure you throw a thumbs up if you want me to draw more videos like this. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of different type of videos. Like I said, I got a lot of different type of content. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, leave a comment down below. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care.